All right, I got a request to do a third licks video about the trees by Rush. So, um, there are, I'd say, 5 things that I want to cover. 3 of them are kind of small but cool and very integral to Neil's overall kind of what I call Neil-isms. That is repeated motifs that he uses and has used throughout his career, and they're kind of his. And I'll cover those in a little bit. The main 2 parts that I want to cover are the part just after the wood block, that part, where we get a cymbal wash, and then we've got some crashes, and it starts with a really, really heavy ride pattern, and then there's all kinds of offbeat stuff with the feet and the hands, okay? So that's the first part. And then the second part is right after that with the cowbells, okay? So I'm going to do them individually and show you each of the 5 parts that I want to cover individually without the music, okay? So the first part is obviously the part leading up to that is the wood blocks. So I'll demonstrate the wood blocks from a different camera angle so you can see exactly what I've done. All right? And I will do the same thing with the cowbells. So here's the wood blocks. The wood block part is pretty straightforward. It's just and then again, and then you lead into the. Okay, so that's just basically a musical thing to do. Okay, so now, right after the wood blocks, we have a little trill on the chimes, which immediately leads into a. At which time they start playing in 5. Now, I'm not sure if it's 5/4 or 5/8, but it's in 5. So the difficulty arises in this part because for the first 20 beats, it's not difficult to find out where you are in the bar because the synthesizer is going, and on the heavy notes, you know that you're at the end of a bar. But after the first cymbal hit, which is after 20 beats after the cymbal wash, you have to start counting. Well, you should be counting before then, subliminally anyway. And what you need to do is count to 10. I think it's 4 times or 5 times. I'm not quite sure. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and now after that one, now we're going to go half the distance and we start counting to 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that kind of thing. So the really hard part of getting those crashes really crisp is to be comfortable in 5. So there's no real way of doing that other than to play stuff that's in 5. So what I suggest you do is, if you're not comfortable in 5, try playing in 5 purposely. So instead of, and people think, oh, odd times, that's scary crap. No, all you have to do is, there's very easy ways of making odd time. For instance, if you want to play in 7, just play eighth notes, but only play 7 of them. Okay, so let's play. I'll play it in 8, and then I'll play it in 7. Okay, so it's. Okay, so that's in 8. Now I'm going to turn it into 7. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so for 5, play 4 and then add 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do whatever you need to do to try and mentally and verbally count in whatever odd time you're trying to play in. And before long, it's amazing how easy it is. So conquering the 5 is the first thing. Counting subliminally and quietly and without it affecting your playing is the next thing. So you got to be able to count to 10 silently in time and keep that inner pulse going so you can get the crashes timed right. Now, the next little part of this beat is after the fourth 5, the fourth interval of 5, you start hitting the ride cymbal. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's really much easier to do because you're now keeping time with your stick and you're off the hook. But as soon as he makes it easy, he makes it difficult again, because after the 5th crash of the 4 bars of 5, you start laying into the bell of the ride cymbal in quarter notes, and you're playing a totally unorthodox pattern with your foot and your hand. Okay, so I'll just play it in time, and then I'll try and break it down to what we're doing. Okay, so